It's not working.
He
No, last time there was no recording.
You got him down to 0. He twisted, expanded, became a creature with the head of a lion, the body of a ram, the wings of a bat, and the tail of a crocodile. And then he, you know, hit phase 2, started popping off again. He dragged Esmeralda outside.
He's
Val
fucked up.
cast a big AoE spell, and that's what the red is. You saw Dunkel take a lot of damage when he entered into it. So bear in mind. We started the top of the round with Gavdog. Oh,
Sorry. Can't hear me,
and,
right? Can you hear me now?
yeah, I can hear you.
All right. No, I just said it's time for me to do my special move that Sal can also do. I'm going to shoot
Your
it with
signature
sharpshooter.
move?
Yep.
Stolen.
12 to hit.
Nope.
Didn't think so.
Wrong.
One more time.
Go nuts.
15.
Nope.
Oh, well. I shoot and I miss.
Strong miss.
Wait, a strong miss. Oh shit! I thought it was 16 to hit.
Maybe changed.
A 16 did not hit last week either.
Oh shit!
All right, great. Making stuff up in my mind. Even better.
I will say the AC did change. It went up.
Of course.
Not great weapon mastering.
Okay. It's Ethereal's turn.
4d10 or con save.
Yeah. It's just a straight up con save. Okay. He will get a +5. You got a 6.
I think that fails.
Sure does.
Val, you should roll it. It's your spell. 4d10 radiant
let's-
damage and 1 level of exhaustion.
I'm gonna roll one more
What is it?
time. I'm gonna roll one more time. He has advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. So,
Dang.
this time's a 14. It's still probably not good enough.
What's your spell save, Val?
15.
Hell yeah. Alright, so 4d10. Radiant
This is
damage.
for
and
sickening
also-
radiance, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
And he also gets a level of exhaustion.
Okay.
My D10. Okay, there they are. Yeah. $21?
Okay. What type of damage?
Radiant.
It is radiant damage, yes.
You get the feeling that he's resisting some of it.
So,
Okay. Thanks to Hattie and Esmeralda. Okay. He's going to slam his tail, his crocodile tail, into the ground, causing fountains of churned earth and stone to erupt in a 5-foot radius around him. So Esmeralda and Hattie need a strength saving throw.
I'll go mine first. I got a 22.
DC's 19, so 22 is good.
I pass, and then she's gonna get a +4. She got a 14.
So she'll take 3 damage and fall prone.
Esmeralda is like on death's door.
Esmeralda is going to be the target of a claw attack.
Esmeralda might be dead.
So 30 to hit.
Yeah.
So 14 slashing damage.
She's down.
Down, okay. Okay. Going to try to bite Hattie. A 29 to hit.
Yeah.
Um, $24 piercing damage.
Halved.
Halved, sure. Yeah, 12. It is magic. Doesn't matter. I think they just resist all magical damage, right? Because it's magic piercing, if that matters.
I'm resistant to that now. That was at level 6.
I gotcha. You'll take an additional 4 radiant damage. And you are grappled straight up right now in his teeth.
Okay.
And you are restrained. I think that's his turn.
It was a long turn.
Well, he does get. Hold on, real quick. I need everyone that can see him, which is everyone. Maybe not Irina. Yeah, she can see him. Need everyone within 120 feet, which should be, to make a wisdom saving throw. DC 18.
Nat 20. Ooh.
Nice.
Sorry, what was the throw?
Yeah, 20.
Nice.
Wisdom?
Wisdom saving throw.
17.
I rolled a 5.
Okay. So, Emil. Sal. I'll roll for Dunkel on this. So I'll just do like public rolls. We'll do wisdom save. He got 16. So Dunkel also. So Sal, Emil, and Dunkel are frightened of Ethereal until the end of Ethereal's next turn. It is now Sal's turn. You are frightened.
Oof.
I believe you have disadvantage on attacks while you're in line of sight of the source of your fear. You cannot move towards it.
Okay. Okay. Well done. I'm still gonna shoot my crossbow at it. How does a 19 do? Wait, no, 26. I lied. I didn't add modifier.
Oh, that definitely hits.
Cool. The other option was a nat 20, so
Ah.
I'll take it where I can get it.
Yeah, for sure.
Um. Sweet. Okay, so that will be 16 magic piercing.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna shoot him again. Did you say all attacks until his next turn, or just that one? Where I
I'm pretty sure
disadvantage.
all of them.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Yeah.
And I did not pass this one. I'm not even gonna roll again. I got it too.
All good. Yeah, it's disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while within the source of its fear. It's line of sight. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Esmeralda, death save.
6.
Ooh, it's a fail. Okay. Hattie's turn. You're grappled
I can still hit it, right?
and restrained. Yeah.
Oh, so I cannot hit it. I can. Okay.
You have, yeah. I'm just double because you're grappled and restrained. I'm just double checking the things. Grappled, speed 0. You can hit it. But restrained. Attack rolls again. Okay, you have disadvantage on attack rolls, so your rage would cancel it.
Okay, so it's a regular attack.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, yeah, that hits. 26. A natural 19. Or 27.
Yeah, it hits.
Cool. $16 magic bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Rolling again. Yeah, I'll use it. 30-20.
Yep.
13 magic bludgeoning damage.
Got it. All right. Anything else? Oh shoot! I forgot to do. Esmeralda would just take damage while being in that big red circle. So just give her another death. So she's at 2 death saves right now.
Shit.
Can you roll yours real quick too?
Rolling my
Save.
what?
Your con save for being in the red.
Yes. Okay. Oh. Dice. Hang on. Okay. All right, big money. Oh, that's a fail.
All right. Roll damage, Alex,
Oof.
and then 1 point of exhaustion.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2. $16.
16. Yeah. Okay. So 16 radiant damage.
I don't have anything else, I don't think.
All right. Val's turn.
Hmm. I am going to cast Firebolt at him.
Firebolt.
Yep.
All right. Go nuts.
24.
24. That does hit.
And that is 10 damage.
10 fire damage. Got it. All right. Anything else?
Um, that is it.
All right. Um. Emil is frightened, so he has disadvantage on ability checks in the Sorcerer's Sphere. So he's gonna have disadvantage on his con save. It's a natural 1, so he fails. So we'll take the damage. You want to roll the Sickening Radiance damage?
Oof.
Didn't like the sound of that.
24.
24. All right. Takes it. It's gonna move this way and chill. Marina's gonna run out here. She will second level healing word 19 to Esmeralda.
Oh, again.
Holy smokes.
Then she will she'll firebolt too onto Ethereal. 16 does not hit. We go to Dunkel. I will publicly roll his con save. A 15.
It's 16, isn't it?
It's 15.
Let me check something though. I'm gonna see if he has advantage. He's got something that's
He's
giving
got
him
gnome.
advantage against spells and magical effects. I wonder if that's that staff. Stand
I
by.
think it's called gnome cunning or something. It's
Gnome cunning.
a trait. It's something like that.
Oh, advantage on all intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws. Okay, so that would not apply. So 15.
And it is 15.
It is 15.
Yes.
So he saves. Is it
Mhm.
half damage or
Mm,
No, it
is
does
it
nothing.
just all or
No.
nothing?
All
Okay.
or
It's,
nothing.
yeah,
Brilliant.
all or
All right,
nothing.
Dunkel can do what he pleases. I
Stuff.
I mean, I think that he would run out.
Yeah, because radiant damage is bad.
I think that Dunkel should. Spells. Let's see. Oh, he should get rid of bark skin for sure. You think like a 3rd level tidal wave, which is the
Sure.
only level he can cast it? I
Does that avoid allies?
think
Or
so.
not?
It's he's just targeted. Conjure up a wave of water, crashes down on an area within range. The area can be up to 30 feet long, up to 10 feet wide, and up to 10 feet tall. Each creature in that area must make a dex saving throw. So like that's as big as he can make it. I'm sure he could target it on a specific spot, it looks like.
Yeah, because the language is just up to whatever,
Right.
so theoretically you don't have to use all that space.
Then the water then spreads out across the ground in all directions, extinguishing flames within 30 feet, then vanishes. Yeah, I mean, I think he could do it on a 5x5 square. Saying it's up to 30 feet, you know? So, yeah, you want to do that?
I think, yeah, sure.
I don't know. It's either that or produce flame.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take that damage because I'm in its mouth. But Uncle probably would do it anyways.
There. I'll let him target it like the backside. You won't I won't make you take damage on it.
Okay.
Uh
Hop off, tidal wave.
it's a dex saving throw.
He has disadvantage because he exhausted.
It does have disadvantage. So it'll counteract his magic resistance, so he'll just roll normally. It's dex, so he's getting a +2. He rolls a 17 plus 2 is 19, so he does save. Is it half? Does he take half?
I don't have
Half
his character.
damage. I have it pulled up. I'm looking.
Oh, okay.
I can send it to you if you want to also peek.
Yeah, I'll look at it. What is half? Yeah, you can roll it or do you unroll it?
I'm just using the
The thing on.
D&D
Yeah.
Beyond feature.
Yeah.
48 to 11 half would be 6, so it'd be 6 bludgeoning, magic bludgeoning. Okay. We're back up to Gavin.
All right. I'm gonna rinse and repeat, and hopefully hit. $16.
Nope. Unfortunately.
One more time. Come on.
I believe in you.
Ooh. Dirty 20.
That hits.
Alrighty. Freaking D8 here. Alright. That will be 17 magic piercing damage.
Okay. Takes it.
And that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, back to Thuriel, who has Patty in his mouth. I'll go and claw ya. Being restrained, he does have advantage on attacks against you, but if you're attacking recklessly, it doesn't really matter. We'll just claw at you.
Mhm.
25 to hit.
Yep.
$13 slashing damage.
So
And you're gonna see him like open, like not open his mouth, but like from his mouth within, you see like this radiant light start to flash. It's gonna like shoot something out directly onto you. A 22 to hit.
I can try and stop it. If I roll an 8 on this. No.
Okay. Six radiant damage. And then two other, like, as he's doing it, it's basically like three different like darts shooting out. One's hitting you, Hattie. Two are shooting out like beside you. One going at Esmeralda. 21 to hit.
Yes.
Esmeralda takes 6 radiant damage. And the other one's going at Sal. Right? 26 to hit.
That hits.
6 radiant damage. Oh, let's be. Oh, did we do the did I do a sickening radiance thing yet?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so. Okay. Just roll straight up.
Save.
He absolutely saves. It's 18 plus 5, 23. He's actually gonna be cheeky. We'll have him fly out of it,
Like, yeah, does that mean I get to fly out of it?
but I'm gonna have him like keep you right there.
Right, damn it.
Esmeralda is on the ground next to him. You can do an opportunity attack with disadvantage if you care to do so.
Why not? 19?
Yeah, 19 hits.
Okay. 6. 13 magic piercing damage.
Jeez. All right. Yeah. Good thing you
He's
did
pissed.
it. Sal.
Cool. Before I make my decisions here, can I do a quick medicine check to see where he's at?
Sure.
Sweet. 14.
14. He looks like he's fine still, but just barely bloodied.
I shout to the group. Looks like we've still got a ways to go, as I notch another arrow. And from the heavens I roll. And I roll.
How's the distance? Is it disadvantage?
No.
Yeah, there you go.
It should have. I should have just accepted it as the disadvantage because I rolled a 12. So, that's a miss. But I'm gonna do it again. And this time, because I've got nothing to lose, I'm gonna use sharpshooter.
Fuck it, I'm young.
Oh yeah, nat 20 actually.
Hey!
Woo!
Did
I
you roll
could
at
never.
disadvantage though?
No, I didn't. Fuck me.
Because you're within the source of your fear. I'm sorry.
Oh, hey, I actually doubled.
Oh, over.
No
you get a second
way.
nat 20?
I swear to God.
I believe you.
Can you see?
You do it.
That's
You roll your
fucking
shit.
wild.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go, Kev.
Did you see that, Alex? That's 2 20s.
Mhm.
Crazy.
Back
I don't
to
know if
back.
that's ever
I'm
actually
sorry, that
happened
was
to me.
400 keys.
No,
I
Taylor,
just,
you
I just
you
didn't know if
actually
you'd seen one of those before.
you actually should have seen it.
Rarely.
There was the one time when she rolled like something like that, like 2 20s, and she was just like, "What do I do?"
What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Did I just see lightning behind you guys? Is it
Yeah,
storming up
it's
in
going
where
nuts
you guys
right
are?
now.
Dang.
Yeah.
Missy, is it
Passed
storming
it
there?
passed up through us.
Yeah, starting.
I think Randy is a little nervous about getting back
Really?
tomorrow. I was looking at the weather and
It's looking a little
I
dicey.
thought it was gonna be further north, but he's coming from a location where there's gonna be thunderstorms, so
Yikes.
I don't think his arrival spot's gonna be tough. I think it's potentially gonna be departures
Yeah.
out of that area.
27 magic piercing damage.
Oh my
27.
god. Dude, a sharpshooter hit feels so good.
With a
That
nat
was-
20.
Dude, a crit.
A crit too, man.
Fine. Yeah, you fucked him up.
He's bleeding.
Esmeralda with 1 point of exhaustion.
Hey,
Is
how does she
going.
get across?
Well, she took damage while she was down from the sickening radiance.
Well, she just took
Would
a
that-
death save. No, if that.
Would that carry over? Does she reset exhaustion if she falls and then comes back up? I don't necessarily know enough about exhaustion to, off the top of my head, to really answer that.
Probably doesn't go away. She didn't get a full rest, so.
I
Yeah.
would think it's a full rest. So disadvantage with con is what I'm
Pounds,
thinking.
yes. Natural 19, so I think she passes.
Oh,
Yeah.
at disadvantage?
Oh wait,
That's
no,
crazy.
no, never mind. I rolled 2,
Oh,
and took the higher one. No, she fails.
oh heavens. Okay. Oh shit. Okay.
4 plus
All
5.
right. All right, Alex, you're rolling a lot of damage today.
Down the second
Uh-oh.
level.
Not where I wanna.
I know, right?
$18.
She's down.
All right. Death save.
Well, she went up and then she went down, so she doesn't take a death save, does she? It's not the
Well,
start of her.
That's an interesting question.
Like,
Yeah,
she
that's
stood
tricky, man.
like, and then she went down.
How does the order of operations work?
to
Because
be
technically
down at
both
the
are at
start
the.
of her turn.
We're still at the start of her turn.
The start of her turn was her
If
taking.
Magic the Gathering, there's phases. This would be such an easy thing if it was a game like that.
I'll make a death save.
I think that you roll a dice, and if it's 10 or higher, you have to do a save, and if it's 9 or lower, you don't have to do a save.
Ooh.
It's a 7.
Oh.
Okay, you don't have to do a save. All right, it's Hattie's turn. You get to do a save at disadvantage.
Damage. All right. Which dice?
Val's literally popping off right now.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. All right, I failed.
Oh no.
Friendly fire.
I was hoping to get him one more time before I stopped it, but it
In
didn't
Alex's
happen.
defense, this was not her at all.
No. I purposely have never done this one. Don't want to hurt anybody else. 18 again.
18.
Fuck.
Jesus.
Right.
So when your friends are at risk, you roll very well.
All right, it's Val's turn. Alex, I don't know if you knew this, but in theory, if you don't like this being up, You can absolutely keep it up, but you can drop a concentration spell on your turn.
No, I know. I
think
just was
just for the
hoping to
free.
get him one more time.
I
Wait a
gotcha.
minute, can I
Okay.
still attack him? Or I can't attack him?
Oh
Is
yeah,
it-
you can attack him. I'm sorry, I'm
Oh,
getting
yeah.
ahead of myself.
Okay. I'll just figure what do I have to do?
It'd be
to fuck him
crazy
up?
if you couldn't. If I just said no, that'd be wild.
Okay, so I just can't move as fast. Okay. So I'm just rolling 1 dice, right?
Yeah.
With disadvantage, okay. Oof. Well, I don't
Oh,
think
you have a second point of exhaustion. What does that do for you?
halves my movement speed.
Have your okay, you just said that. Okay. So same
So I
for
got
Esmeralda.
17 to hit.
17 does not hit.
Okay, so go on.
I think 19's where we're shooting for.
21.
Yeah.
Okay. 6, 7, 8, 14. Damage.
14 damage. I was distracted by the contraption in Alex's hand. What is that?
It's a Theracane.
It's a Theracane, and it's basically a device that you can use to massage like points all over your body. So
Yeah.
like all these different nodules are for like you can do all the muscles pretty much in your body.
That's sick.
Hmm?
I'm all for it.
It's
I
best
was
because
just I was like, she's hooking something
Yeah.
around her head. Sorry,
when I
Missy.
get
How much
like
damage?
She's the eldest of
14.
ladies.
14. Okay. Okay, now it's your turn to play.
okay. And I'm dropping it. It's gone.
Yeah, I figured. All right.
And I'm going to cast Firebolt at him.
You don't like him just holding Hattie in the damage and
Absolutely not.
Could she potentially, just question for thought, could she potentially hold the action to drop it after he has made his save one more time?
well, he was out of it,
Okay.
Hmm.
so he wouldn't have.
But
But
yeah,
I
hey,
actually don't know
wait,
because dropping
passes
it,
and
I don't
he
think is
drops
an
it.
action.
Mm.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I think it's just a free thing. I don't know.
I'm gonna cast Firebolt at him.
Do it. You won't.
I did. But I didn't.
Ah,
Firebolt, 7. So 13. But hang on.
We're hanging.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
I'm gonna use Seeking Spell to re-roll.
Oh.
Okay.
Shut the front door.
Is it a 1?
The same exact roll.
Ah, biscuits.
Right, that's it.
All right.
I thought Alex was gonna say she got a 20.
Me too. I thought she was
I
gonna
thought
be
you were gonna
like
say 1.
20.
This is a
Oh.
meal.
Shows who has faith. In
Because he knows
defense-
Alex.
Yeah, I was gonna say in your defense, she
Right.
hasn't given us a reason to.
He gets to there. It's Irina.
Oof.
Gonna go ahead and
Is she gonna die?
Irina.
Throw them.
He's just gonna keep healing word on Esmeralda for 11. First level. And she'll firebolt. Hey, she hits.
Look at that.
Hey, 17 fire damage.
Thank you. A lot.
Good job. Alright, it is Dunkel's turn.
It seems like my water attack wasn't very effective.
I mean, would Randy just still Starry Wisp his ass?
I was literally just gonna say.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking that, but like, yeah, even though it's
It's hard to predict what Randy would do.
I know it's hard for you to do it, Missy, but Randy would absolutely
would just
Starry
go with
Wisp
Randy.
his ass.
Yeah.
24 to
Alright.
hit,
Wisp him.
13 damage. He takes 7 of it. It's not too bad.
It's not.
Gavin of the Nightreach clan.
All right, I'm gonna move into the fray a little bit. And then yeah, I'm gonna take another shot at him with sharpshooter.
Boot up.
21 to hit.
Edits.
Let's go.
Okay, that is 19 magic piercing damage. I'm gonna do it again.
Sheesh.
Let's go.
That's a 10 to hit.
No dice.
Yeah, that feels like sharpshooter.
1 for 4 today. I'm shooting like the Cavs.
Oh, you don't
Okay, Max.
Abs right now. Yeah.
Shooting like Struce.
What do you text out? If you're not gonna try, don't even come, don't even show up, or something like
He
that.
said, "Don't
Win,
come
like,
to
0
work."
20. Yeah.
Oh God.
0 for 9.
Irony.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can't talk
God.
shit. Can't back it up.
they were so good this
He is
season.
just gonna.
Oh, it's sad.
Whatever. I'm rooting for the Knicks now.
He's gonna walk over. Fly over. He's gonna fly over here. Keep Patty right there. Gonna bonus action.
Oh,
Eclipse beam. He's gonna exhale a burst of brilliant radiance and shadowy murk in a 30-foot cone in front of him, which will hit Emil, Esmeralda, and Hattie. Each creature must make a DC 18 Constitution saving throw.
Fuck. At disadvantage, right?
Yes, if you are exhausted. Level.
this guy really just
Alright,
used special
fail
beam
for
cannon.
me.
I think so. Hold on. Yeah, you're at.
Yes,
What's up? Well,
Esmeralda,
yeah.
but
We'll hold. Yeah, I don't see why not, right? If you are.
Be right back.
if what?
Seeing like if okay, it's strength and dex you automatically fail if you're down. Oh, she's up now though. Oh,
She's
yeah.
up.
Yeah,
I
kept
didn't take
forgetting
away
that
little
too.
border. There we go. Okay. So she saves. Hattie fails. Emil gets a 9. He fails. Here we go. That's not very high. 4 radiant damage.
Okay.
2 for Esmeralda. And 10 necrotic damage. 5 for
Ah.
Esmeralda.
Alright. I'm doing very poorly, guys.
He's then going to claw at Hattie. 29 to hit.
Yep.
13 slashing damage.
Okay.
Then he's going to open his mouth and shoot out those 3 radiant darts. First one at Hattie is a nat 20.
I'm down.
Just down.
I don't know, I've got 8 hit points, so probably.
9 radiant damage.
Yeah, dumb.
It's D4 as he's rolling, so it wasn't going to be too crazy. But the other two are going to go at Esmeralda and Emil. At Esmeralda, it's a 15 to hit. Sorry, a
No.
16.
No.
Okay. He does hit Emil with a dirty 20 for close to 10 damage, which Emil drops down.
Did Hattie drop or no?
Down.
Oh, okay.
He lets Hattie go and drops him to the floor.
Oof.
Next to Sal.
I'm still afraid.
Yes.
Okay. I would like to poke my head out and shoot at Ethereal with the sharpshooter.
Okay.
I rolled sweet a 21 to hit. 13
hits.
with Mellow there. And oops. So that'll be 26 magic piercing.
Jeez. Okay.
I've been rolling really well with my D6 attack portion, which is giving me a really solid
that's
base.
Nuts.
All right, and then attack number 2.
He's gonna take a response.
Okay.
He is going to use his wings. To force each creature with 5 feet of him to succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 5 feet away. Hattie just gets pushed over here. And then he's going to fly up to his speed at you, Sal. Land right there. Okay, go ahead. It's at disadvantage now since he's right within range.
I have crossbow expert, so it is not.
Oh, then it's not. Hell yeah.
Um.
Perks. Feats.
I'm not gonna make this one. My first roll is a 7, so let's double check. All right, I did not nat 1, so. But yeah. So Sal is then going to take the next little bit here and run the fuck away.
You're just moving out of range? Yeah, might as well. He already used his reaction. Okay.
I'm gonna put myself right here.
All right. Esmeralda.
I'm gonna have Esmeralda use. Her crossbow. Yeah. Well, first she's gonna give bonus action. I'm gonna have her give that potion of greater healing to Hattie.
Okay.
I gotta look up what that is. But I'll roll it eventually. And then she'll go.
4d4 plus 4.
And then she'll shoot. She only has 30. Yeah, okay. She'll shoot her crossbow at him. At disadvantage, I guess. Oh, she's half movement speed, but okay, so she can get to there.
She's still fine, yeah.
No, I don't think so. 16.
Hattie, you are prone, but you have whatever 4d4 plus 4 would be.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11.
Nice.
11 hit points.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to stand up, it's half, and then my other movement speed is also halved
Ah,
because I'm second level exhausted. So
he's
I
sleepy.
can go like 15, 12.
Nice, Hattie. There you go.
I'll go
Just like
there.
stumbling towards
Yeah.
Ethereal,
Can I
bloodlust in her eyes still.
can I shoot one of my spears at him?
Yeah.
I'll bonus action rage. And then try it. My shoulder. And +2. What do I get to hit with a spear? +7, so 19?
It's 19. Yeah, 19 hits.
Oh my god. It's not a lot of damage, but
Something.
okay. 6. I'm raging, so it's +2.
Did you roll at disadvantage or?
Well, because I did reckless. I did 2. I
Oh,
did.
oh, is reckless on range too? That's sweet.
I thought I could. If I can't,
Yeah, I believe you. I don't care enough to.
then let me check. 'Cause I don't want to not. I haven't looked at it in so long. Alright, whatever. I'll roll again. Okay, I think it does not hit then. Never mind.
It does say melee. I just looked.
No, never mind.
I'm
Give me
imagining Hattie stumbling to her feet and like stumbling
trying to
forward,
chuck a spear.
almost falling, no energy, no health, and just chucking a spear that lands like here. Doesn't even get all the way. Val, you're up.
I am going to cast Witch Bolt at the 3rd level.
Ooh, hey, go nuts. I hope you hit it.
Yeah. 23.
Yay.
It does hit.
My God.
Twenty-three. 23 damage.
23. The beast roars, its terrible form twisting and writhing, and then with a final shrieking cry, it falls to the ground, unmoving.
Wow.
Val, you've done this witch bolt, and the icon of Dawn's Grace in your pocket is thrumming, alive with energy. You pull it out and look at it, and you see small motes of golden light begin to glimmer across the beast's still lying form on the ground. Slowly, they come together to form an orb of golden flame that hovers above the abbot's chest. The icon of Dawn's Grace in your hands begins to shine with golden light, and the shard of divinity you hold in your hand asks you, touch me to the orb. He has suffered greatly and lost himself in the mists and shadows, but perhaps he is not so far gone as to be lost forever. Touch me to the orb.
What's going to happen if I touch you to the orb?
We can yet save him.
How? In what way will it save him?
We can try to redeem him. Be gone with this beast.
Okay. And I touch him to the orb.
You reach up and you touch the icon to the orb. You and all of your party members
Die.
die. The game's over. No, you all blink. You all blink.
You lose, the end.
Yeah.
A bright shining light flashes around you. You blink, and when your eyes open again, you find that the abbey, which you were just fighting in, has vanished.
Oh.
In its place, a dark, endless void unfolds in all directions. Its floor covered by a softly rolling covering of mist, and its silence disturbed only by the sound of distant sobs. Beside you, an orb of golden flame hovers quietly. It hovers at your shoulder, Val. It says, "We must find the abbot. Follow the crying. If we find him, we can persuade him to reunite with the orb. It can restore him to his former glory and cleanse the corruption from his soul."
Can I only hear him, or can everybody hear him?
And are we all in this black void?
You're
All.
all in it.
Okay.
Yes.
You all hear the crying.
But they can't hear the guy, right?
Only you can hear the icon talking
Okay.
to you.
Sound like an adult crying or a kid crying?
Well, this icon said that the abbot that he needs us to go save him because it'll help cleanse his soul.
Oh.
So he said to follow the crying.
Right.
I guess we don't have a choice.
Well, hold up. Wait a minute. You're just telling us that this icon is talking to you? We're just gonna brush over that real fast.
It has been talking to me.
Yeah, we knew that.
I feel like you saw her talking to him at some point. Like,
Yeah.
she's talking out loud to him. Maybe you're reading your
So
cookbook.
this whole time, Sal, you just thought she was crazy when she was talking to this thing?
I don't think I've been around her when she's had the conversations.
Oh,
Technically,
maybe not. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's fine.
like I think every time I've just been like elsewhere.
Having a Sal adventure.
I guess if this is the only solution, we have to go into this dark, decaying, crying death trap.
Yeah, I mean it's probably on
Yeah, I
the
mean-
way out.
You notice Hattie's moving incredibly slowly towards the crying.
Patty moves towards the crying in this
Very
dark,
slow.
endless void. Looking around you, it's just black and nothingness. You have no clue where you're walking. You simply follow the sounds of the cries.
Yes. So slowly.
This-
too.
It's the slowest.
Before
This-
we follow in, should we like make sure that Emil is good to go? Can I like?
You don't
I
see
mean-
Emil. It's
Oh.
just you. It's just the players. No Esmeralda, no Emil.
Oh, okay. Then never mind.
No. I'm gonna ask Dunkel for some good berries before we follow the crying.
All right, Dunkel casts a first level good berry. get, what is it, 10 berries?
Yeah.
Go nuts.
I think
You
it's
eat 10
double what
berries?
I have now.
Yeah. You follow the cries. You track the sound of the sobbing to the abbot. The sound echoes from a gaunt, pale figure seated on the ground a short distance away, a young man. His monk's robes are tattered, threadbare, his cheeks blotchy and red beneath the thin blindfold of mist that encircles his eyes. A pair of once majestic wings hang limply at his sides. Their feathers are frayed, dulled, and discolored. Twin shackles forged of mist bind his wings to the ground, and a dark cloud of shadows clings to him like a burial shroud. You do recognize the man as the abbot's ordinary mortal guise that he first introduced you to you as. As you approach him, you can hear him muttering to himself over and over and over again, clutching his knees to his chest, rocking back and forth. I have failed you. I have failed you. I have failed you. Tears falling from behind the misty blindfold across his eyes. He whirls in fear at you coming near. Reveal yourselves! You walk in darkness. We all do. I cannot see you.
We're here to
You look
save
to
you.
see the misty blindfold over his eyes.
I'll go take it off.
And I say, we're here to save you.
He says, I am damned, though. Begone, trouble yourselves with my wretchedness no more.
Down for what?
I have failed the Morning Lord.
Ow.
You say that I can reunite with my soul?
Well, yeah, but like, how'd you even fail him?
In many ways. In many ways. He says, let me feel its warmth. The orb.
Sure.
The orb moves towards the abbot. He cups his hands around it. As it hovers in his hands, he begins to weep with joy, muttering under his breath, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Everyone make a perception check.
Disadvantage. 6.
22.
17.
Uncle.
And Ikenna is pooping.
Oh, I can't click on Dunkel's thing. You rolling for Dunkel?
He's got like a plus
Very
a
high.
billion.
Him and I go crazy in perception.
So he should be -1 or
Got a 15. Yeah, group check passes. The shroud of shadow curls ever closer around him, you notice. You realize that it is not a single shadow, but an assembly of countless overlapping, amorphous, indistinct silhouettes. And they whisper into his ears, their cold, hollow voices echoing in the void. The abbot, with the orb in his hands, or, with his hands out, the orb hovering in it, he pauses, he recoils, scurrying back away from the orb with a fearful cry. With that perception check, you all see a nearby cloud of mist briefly curl into the shape of a face. a woman's before the face is torn apart by swirling shadows. Make an insight check.
A 19.
19, 10. Uncle got a 17 plus something. That's good.
I did not.
You kind of got a 16 plus something. That's good. Okay. Group check says good. That woman's face, before being torn apart by swirling shadows, you discern that it bore an expression of grief and concern and appeared to be calling out. You notice that the abbot does not perceive the whispers nor realizes that they're there whispering to him. You can make out a few phrases from the whispers, a cacophony of them saying things like, "The light has abandoned you as you abandoned it. Their lies are comforting, but lies nonetheless. You have earned your damnation. You know that you have." As he's recoiling, he quavers in his voice, "It is too late. I have betrayed my purpose and discarded my grace. I cannot find my way back to the light, and the Morning Lord they would not have me if I could." You all see a nearby cloud of mist, a short distance from the first, briefly rise to form the shape of a robed female silhouette before it is torn apart by swirling shadows. You discern that it appeared to be reaching a hand toward you all, the players, and that it appeared to be calling out. You saw that it bore an expression, again, of grief and concern. As the silhouette vanishes, a single Taraka card floats down from the void above you and lands before you, Val. Do you pick it up and read it?
Yeah.
You pick up the Taraka card. It is the Four of Glyphs, the Shepherd. It depicts a middle-aged woman in a plain white robe standing amidst a flock of sheep on a hilltop before a rising sun. I apologize. Esmeralda is with you. Emil is not, because she is a part of your party. She mentions, "Oh, odd. The shepherd. It's usually depicted with the rising sun in the background. That kind of iconography would be more appropriate for the priest card, and the shepherd is usually young. In the suit of glyphs, only the missionary or the bishop are traditionally portrayed as old." The abbot, still sobbing, looks up at you all. And looks at the shard of divinity that you are holding. Do you... Let's see. Make a group persuasion check here to, again, attempt to persuade the abbot to reunite with the icon, or with that floating orb.
17.
Natural 20.
Killing it today, Kevin.
21.
Am I making persuasion?
My dice were feeling bad for giving me some
I
bad
got a
couple
3
weeks.
and a 2. -2, so a 0.
Oh.
Thanks, Dad.
Okay. Alex, do you have any idea who the middle-aged woman in the white robe standing amidst the flock of sheep, do you know who that could potentially be depicting on the Taraka card? Make me a history check with advantage.
$11.
Okay. Giving the bare basics with an 11. You think that depicts Saint Markovia. You don't know who could have sent that card to you. But looking at the picture, seeing pictures of things in the past that you've seen, seeing depictions of Saint Markovia and the abbot together, the strangeness of the Taraka card is because it is depicting Saint Markovia.
Hmm. Okay. I remember St. Markovia, but I don't exactly remember who he was.
It's like the guy in charge of the abbey before the abbot came. St. Markovia's Abbey.
That is correct.
Hmm.
The card came at what point?
Well,
Like what? I didn't see it.
I am going to show the tarot
Saint
card.
Markovia. Sorry, go ahead. Say.
I'm going to show it to everybody else. Like, it's like a physical card, right?
Yeah, you're actually holding it,
Okay.
and Saint Markovia is a woman. So
Okay.
the woman in the white robes. You've seen now 2 times a woman's face reaching out, calling to you, reaching to you with distress and concern and grief in her face. It almost looks like someone's been like trying to reach to you.
Okay.
And then this card falls from the void, depicting not a traditional shepherd from the Taraka deck, but different one that looks more like Saint Markovia.
Okay. I'm going to show the card to everybody and say, what do you guys think this means? And also, I was the only one who saw the lady?
Everyone did.
Like, it, oh, everyone did. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to
Even
ask
Hattie. It was a
everybody,
group check.
what do you guys think this means?
Maybe that lady that's been reaching out to us is the shepherd.
It seems like, yeah, she's lost and she needs to get back here, but like this guy's cursed or something and taken over.
Esmeralda looks at you all, says, "This reminds me of the seance we did where Saint Markovia reached out to us. What if we simply call for her?"
Like, just say her name. Is it that easy?
You have to have a mirror and say her name 3 times in a row.
I'm not going near a mirror, Sal. I don't know what you're talking about. Fuck that. Is there
Saint Markovia.
I scream her name into the void.
Val screams Saint Markovia into the void.
What's that sound like?
Oof.
Saint Markovia!
Okay.
At the end of Markovia, the darkness you're in starts to roil in fury, and the void all around you starts twisting at the sudden intrusion. And then everything going crazy around you suddenly stills, falls silent once more. A woman appears behind you, Val. She wears a simple white robe tied with a plain rope cord. Though her face has begun to wrinkle and brown hair has begun to gray, her eyes are kind and strong. You called for me? She says.
I saw your face and it looked concerned. And then I got this tarot card and I showed her the tarot card.
She smiles and says, it's about time you got my message. Thank you for your summons.
What's your
The
message?
angel... Yes?
What's your message?
Oh, my message was for you to simply call me here, and I thank you for doing so. The angel you all call the abbot here, he's still like on his knees rocking back and forth, clearly out of it, was once among the greatest servants of the Morning Lord. It was he who chose me as the Morning Lord's prophet. And it breaks my heart to see the abbot reduced to such a state, but I am grateful for your efforts to rescue him. He has sinned, but only because he was lost in the mists. The dark powers that rule this land have clouded his mind and led him astray from his true path. It is thanks to you that he has an opportunity to be otherwise again. Ithuriel, she says, and the name is like a bell that sings amidst the darkness, the shadows cowering with each step she takes towards him. I am here. The abbot whirls at the sound of Markovia's voice. Markovia, he says weakly, his voice cracking. Please, do not look upon me. I am sullied and broken. Markovia approaches him. She kneels down on one knee beside him. Was I not the same when you first found me? She replies gently, lost, broken, and despairing. It was my duty to guide you. The abbot murmurs, a duty I have forsaken. Hush, old friend. Markovia places a hand on the abbot's shoulder and he stiffens. Was it not you who once told me that we were never meant to be less than equals before the divine? You showed me the path once before. Now let my friends do the same for you. The abbot's shoulders tremble. He hesitates. Then he slowly nods. Markovia then turns toward you all and gestures for you to bring the orb of flame forward.
I bring it to him.
The orb comes up to him, hovers before him. He hesitates. He looks at you all on his knees. I threatened your friends. I sought to bring harm upon you. I separated parents from their children and abused the faith for those who trusted me. How can you offer me this second chance knowing what I've done?
You can use the second chance to do better.
He
Use a second
nods.
to make us stronger so that we can finally end this.
That too.
He gives one single nod with his head and directs his attention and focus back towards the orb in front of him, now in his hands. The flickering flame casts a warm, cheerful glow across the abbot's face. In an instant, the mist burns away from his eyes and all around him, revealing a visage that appears youthful once more, with every crease of worry or fear banished. A golden light dances in his eyes, but rather than madness or cruelty, it is now full of hope and wonder. I see, he whispers reverently. Joyous tears begin to fall down his cheeks as the light grows stronger, fiercer, and purer. I can see! The void then evaporates and erupts in a flash of white light, and you all find yourselves once more in the Abbey of St. Markovia. The twisted beast that once lay upon the ground has vanished. In its place, a white-winged youth clad in plain white robes lies still across the earth. He appears to be no more than 19 or 20 years of age and resembles a younger version of the abbot's ordinary mortal guise that you've come to know. It is the abbot. He slowly opens his eyes and sits up and says, "Oh, please, I thank you. Do not call me the abbot no more. My name is Ithuriel."
Hi, ethereal.
He hops to his feet with swift grace and bows deeply before you in gratitude for your kindness and mercy. He cries out, "I have many apologies, Basilka, for seeking to control you, for inflicting terror upon you, for forcing you into a role you never wished for, and the Kreskovs, for the terrible evils I have wrought upon the family, for which I can never atone. And to the Bellevues," he looks around to all the mongrel folk, "for the curse I brought upon your family, for my manipulations and deceit, and for my cruelty and callousness." And he now looks to you all, and to you, for the shadows I cast upon your lives, and the lives of those you cared for. He says, and by the way, Alex, the icon of Dawn's Grace you once had in your hand, it feels, you don't sense the sential presence that it once had. It is merely an artifact now. You don't sense the voice within. He says, Ithuriel says, "I am not quite the abbot, nor am I entirely the shard that dwelled in that icon there you're holding. I am both, and yet neither. The same sun rising, but upon a new dawn." He looks over at Basilka. "You are free. She shall be. You are free to find your own path, as all creatures must be. And as far as Anna Kreskova's heart, I have no intention of taking this. I cannot see the way by which this land shall be freed, but I know that darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light." And he looks at the Bellevues. "I am unsure how to heal your condition. However, I shall do what I can to heal the minds of those I can, and allow your family to be whole again. In time, and by the Morning Lord's grace, I shall find the wisdom and strength to remove the affliction I once placed upon you all. He looks at you all and clasps his hands. I intend to remain at the Abbey in Kresk. I have an obligation to these people that I might never repay. My place is here, and I sense that, perhaps soon, I shall be called upon to defend those I once tormented. He reaches out to all of you, and you see a bright flash of light. All of you are at full HP. Everyone who was down is raised. They are up, full
Exhausted.
HP as well. Exhaustion all gone. Just go ahead and apply a long rest, essentially. He says, my abilities are sorely limited following my rebirth today. He says he plucks 3 snow-white feathers from his wings. But, should you require rebirth of your own, you need merely speak my name while you hold this feather aloft, and I shall be there.
That
Um,
name.
Grab the feather.
The exact name that you want us to speak is what? Ethereal?
Ethereal.
it is I,
All right.
Ethereal. Um,
How many?
a yeah, sorry. Trying to this real quick. Just making sure what I'm copying pasting to you guys is fine. So you have 3 of them. So 3 uses here. Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to tell you what they do. You'll find out, I guess. So his words are, should you require rebirth of your own, you need merely speak my name while you hold this feather aloft, and I shall be there.
Rebirth.
Here, I'll just copy paste that.
That means resurrection, folks.
Yeah.
I'll put-
Mm.
Who wants to take those?
well, probably not the people that go down a lot. To be honest, but
I can hold on to them. I have a lot of mobility. I don't go down very often, and I also have a satchel that holds all the rest of our stuff.
it's
Yeah.
fair.
Smart.
I could take
collect
one.
the
But if you
feathers.
want, I got the most HP, so I'll probably stay up longest if
Yeah.
you want.
I also have a good amount of HP, and I don't die a lot.
So, us 3 take 1.
Hmm.
All right.
A warm, pleasant breeze rustles through as a woman's voice, gentle and kind, whispers into your ears. Find me at the shrine of the White Sun, by the water's edge, as you have healed this place, and allow me to bring you healing in turn.
Where,
You
where
recognize
did
it
you
as
say?
St. Markovia's voice.
Okay.
What water?
Yeah, where did you say again?
The shrine of the
The
White
white
Sun.
sun by the water's edge.
Hold on, I'll show you. 1 second.
Ethereal's feather
It's in
description.
Kresk. You've been there before. Hold on. There. Oops.
Oh,
I want to get
that Halo Top strawberry cheesecake actually looks really good.
so good, dude.
Halo Top is the best ice cream, but it's so freaking expensive.
I don't think
It's
I've
up
ever
here.
had it.
Mm. It's actually, to be fair, not the best ice cream. It's the best diet ice cream.
Mm.
Yeah.
But
I mean, the pint was 300 calories, but
because I also think that Target's diet ice cream is almost
they
better.
just like they fluff it
Not
full of
almost better.
air, like it's just airy.
Oh, okay. That's
Target's
kind of good.
isn't fun, though. Target's is dense, and I like that about it.
Yeah. There's the pool, the Shrine of the White Sun by the water's edge. You've been there before, where you first met the abbot. It's just down the hill, basically.
Did you all hear that too?
Yeah, should we go?
I mean, yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Dude, what are we?
I'm in.
As
Where's the flesh golem going? Where are you going?
just he just like shrugs his shoulders and points around to the abbey. The abbot says, "Don't worry, I'll find work for him."
All right.
As you reach the pool's edge, an image appears in its sparkling blue waters. An older woman clad in a plain white robe. She has wavy brown hair. It's beginning to gray. Um, it is Saint Markovia. Um, she says, "Thank you for freeing the abbey and Kresk of the shadow that lay upon it." She says, "Please, I invite each of you to fill a single water skin from the waters of this pool. These waters once carried far greater magic. Well, that magic faded long ago. Your victory has allowed me to remind them of the blessing they once carried, if only for a time. Quick, quick, each of you, one water skin."
Do you have any extra water skins?
I got a bunch of empty potion bottles
we
that
have
I've been
something.
drinking. Got a shitload of empty potion bottles. Like, I've been drinking those things like crazy.
Okay, just do potion bottles then.
All right.
So, how many of you are there? 5. So you can get 5. So you fill up 5 vials, and then before the magic fades from the water, so you get 5 of them.
Vial of pool water?
Pool water.
Water of the White Sun is what you can call it.
Oh, cool.
You can drink the full contents of the vial, and you immediately gain the benefits of a long rest, as well
Whoa.
as the benefit of a lesser restoration spell. You have 5 of them.
Shit.
That's nuts.
Wow, that's a full restore.
That is
Saint
Yeah,
Markovia sends her regards, motherfucker.
Say
the pool,
Markovia
like,
just.
there's no the pool the magic's gone. We can't keep
You
coming back.
cannot get more than 5.
Long rest
I'm happy you
plus
get 5.
long what? Lesser restoration?
Yeah, I put in game relevant information too.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the benefit of a lesser restoration spell, and then the benefits of a long rest.
Fuck yeah, that's so good.
That's really good. So we each get one, right?
Yeah, we got 5 of us. There's 5 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Can you add it to Dunkel's? Or I'll just add 2 to mine, and then I can give it
Yeah,
to him.
that's fine.
So nuts. There's that 1 HP. I would like to take a long rest.
She looks at you, Val, and says, um, She looks at you, Val, and you, Gavin, and squints a little bit. Says, "You carry a great weight upon your shoulders, you two.
Why do you say that?
If you would ever discard the yoke of the power you have chained yourself to, I can aid you in doing so. Just come back and see me if you wish."
What are you talking about?
Um, she says, "I sense the shadow of an ancient evil, its tendrils beginning to seed in your minds with chaos, desperation, and fear. I cannot discern its root, its origin, but please, be careful." And then the water ripples, and she fades away.
That was ominous.
All right, let's get experience and then call it a night. You guys get
Something.
Just so much.
Good stuff.
2,000 for freeing the Abbey and Kresk from the Abbot's control, and an extra 500 for redeeming the Abbot. So 2,500.
All right.
You should be at
2,500?
Yep, I'll add it for Dunkel. 2,500.
45615.
45615.
4,
That's
5,
where
6,
I'm
1,
at,
5. Yep.
After adding it, I'm at 43615.
Yeah, you must have not added one. Just
Just
change it to 4,
do
5,
this-
6, 1,
just-
5.
Yeah, go to set XP and just write 45615.
We're officially 3,000 experience away from level 9.
I did not think that we were beating that thing tonight. I thought we were going to go into next week.
Yeah, we did some
Very
solid
good.
damage. Sal went
There
to
was a
work
part
today.
of me that had concern that he was going to have a phase 3.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I was like, okay, we're not, like, this is not it. Like, there's no
Mhm.
way.
So
That-
really all right now is, in terms of like what
List?
to move towards next week, is probably returning the skull to Argynvostholt. Is kind of like
Yeah.
post
My to-do list.
Ravenloft tasks.
Get the spear back to the ghost guy, Skull of Argynvost back, and figure out who Irina looks like. Those are the 3 things on our to-do list. And go shopping. We never
Yeah,
went
You do
shopping.
remember
gotta go
that
shopping.
I believe that Sir Godfrey had mentioned maybe helping give you some information as to where to go for the Amber Temple should you return the skull. Or somebody over
Okay.
there told you that.
I guess I get the skull back. Amber Temple.
And where and what is important about the Amber Temple? What do we think is there?
The weapon, right?
Ben.
You
The
got
holy
it.
symbol. The weapon's in there, and the holy symbol is. We got that, right?
The way to kill the Strahd.
Yeah, we got that.
Wow.
The sort of light something. It's written in here. Some. Dawn's Grace? No, that's something else. There's a sword,
There is a sword.
and it does light stuff. And Strahd's dad once owned it. Brightblade! The Brightblade!
Something like that, yeah.
The Beyblade.
The Beyblade.
Blade. Let her rip.
I wish.
So I gifted one of my kids in my class dice like for his birthday last year because he's like really into D&D and we play it all the time, and like he was like spinning them today like this, like fidgeting. He's like, we could just like spin dice like Beyblades, and I was like, yeah, like a Beyblade arena could totally be your dice tray, like that would be fine. They're like, why not? Just do 2 things at once. Sounds
Right.
perfect.